Good morning. How are y'all this morning? It's cloudy outside. Don't know. It may rain today. I only pay attention to the weather when I need to, and we don't have a storm coming in, so I'm not real worried about it. But we'll probably get some rain today. How's it in y'all's neck of the woods? Is everything good? I hope so. I want to talk to you today about family. I'm going to be talking about family on Thursday also. Today I want to talk about, does your family support you? Lee Iacocca said, "The only rock I know that is steady, the only institution I know that works is the family." Family is so important. How true is this for you? Is your family a rock? Are they there for you? And sometimes it's not our birth family. Sometimes it's our adopted family. One of my adopted daughters is on right now, and that's what made me think about that. We support family, and family can be those we choose. But normally when we think about family, family is the family we were birthed into, adopted into. And, does your family support you? Your inner circle, whether you're a single mom, dad with kids, whether you're married, you're still living at home, your inner circle of those people that you're with day in and day out. And do they support you? And even though our daughter doesn't live with us anymore, and she's she's moved on and she has her own life, she still supports me. Her and her dad are my biggest cheerleaders. And honestly, what I do would be difficult without them cheering for me. And that's what I want to see for y'all. When you look around and you see marriages on life support, you see teens that are checking out, we see aging parents. All of these contribute to families in crisis. Each and every one of you know someone that's going through this, one of the three, all of the three, whichever, or maybe you're going through some or all of this yourself. It's difficult. I have had to deal with ill parents, mine and my husband's, and it's difficult. It's really difficult when these situations come up, and you need support of your inner family when you do have these times. What can you do? What can you as a person do to improve your family? Now, it's going to depend on what season you're on in life, but I'm going to give you some tips today on how to build your inner family, have a more peaceful, loving, and engaging life with your family. The first thing is, if you're married, plan a regular date night with your spouse, or plan to do things. Michael and I don't actually do date nights, but we're here together 24/7, and we love it. We do. He's retired, and I just love having him here at the house with me. So it's kind of like we're on a long extended date is how we kind of look at it. We jump in the car most of the time. We go places together. If very seldom does one of us leave the house without the other one in tow. His comment to people say, "Do you work?" He says, "Well, I'm retired, but my job now is driving Miss Cindy." And that's what he does. He drives Miss Cindy around. He did that last night. But we're partners, and we do things together. But most of y'all are younger. You're not retired yet, so plan those date nights. That's important, and your kids need to see that. They need to see that you're planning time together. When Sarah was little, we would actually, when Michael would get home from work, and at the time I didn't work, I was a stay-at-home mom. When he would come in from work, Sarah would come up and hug him and love on him, and "Daddy, I'm so glad you're home." And then she knew she needed to go to her room and let her dad and I have time to talk. And that was his time to decompress. That was our time together. And she saw that. She saw how we worked in our marriage and how we loved and respected each other. And it's so important that your kids see that. Another thing with aging parents and parents we see our parents get ill. Michael and I both had, each had a parent who died that needed care before they died. And, those are difficult situations. Or when your parents get older and they're going to need more care, you need to have these conversations. The conversations are going to be hard. They're going to be difficult, but they need to be had. And once they're had, the stress level is going to go down. You're going to feel better about things. I mean, it may take a little bit because the conversation is not something either one of you want to have, but you need to do it. Those hard conversations, you need to have them. If you have small children at home, set up routines for them. Don't Don't let them, just willy-nilly. Have a bedtime. Have, if they're in school, have that time, when they get home that they sit down and they do their homework. Time to sit and talk and have time with you. Have regular time at the dinner table at night. Those things are so important. Set those routines. If you don't have routines now, setting them up is going to be difficult. I'm just going to tell you, it's not going to be easy, but the payoff is going to be worth it. It is. It's going to be so worth it in the end to set those routines. Think about it when you have a small baby. And, if you don't get them on a routine, you're never going to get any rest. It's going to be the same thing with your children who are up and doing, and, they're toddlers or they're small children. And set those routines and get them into those routines. Again, it's going to be difficult. You're going to have a very difficult few weeks, maybe even a month or so. But take the time, and when you get on the other side, it's going to be worth it. The other one is your teens. Set clear expectations with your teens. Again, this is not going to be easy if things have not already been done. But your teens need to have clear expectations of what they need to do. They need to have chores. So many kids today don't. They literally, they go to school, they come home, they play on their game consoles or whatever, and they don't have chores. They need that. You need to teach them discipline. So all of those are things that may be difficult. Setting up a time to have a date night with your spouse may be difficult at first, but do it. Start it once a month. That my whole theory on things like this is something like that. Start it once a month. Do it for a couple of months, then go to every other week. Do something like that. If you can't do it every week, that's okay. But set a time to have that date night with your spouse. Again, have those difficult conversations with elderly parents. Establish routines for your younger children and set expectations for your teens. None of this may be easy, but it's going to be worth it. I promise you it's going to be worth it. Your family should be your inner circle, the people that you go to in troubled times. And you should be the person they come to in troubled times. Now, again, I'm talking about your family unit in your home. Again, our daughter lives out of our home now, but she's still part of my inner family circle. She's someone I go to. Matter of fact, a few minutes ago, I was on the phone with her. I said, hey, gotta go. Gotta do my live. I'll call you right back. She's on her way to work, and she starts work at 10 o'clock. And as soon as I get off of here, I'm going to call her back, and we're going to talk. She comes to me with what she needs. I go to her with what I need. But you need that. You need that in your family. Now, on Thursday, I'm going to come back and I'm going to give you some tips on how to handle the toxic people in your family. We all have them. We all do. And to some level or another, I can honestly say in my family, there's not a lot of toxicity, but it does exist to a point. And you've got to know how to handle those situations. You've got to teach your children how to handle those situations, because unfortunately there are going to be times you're going to have to be around the toxic people in your family, especially if they're like brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, people like that. Because if you want to spend time with your outer family unit, the outer circle, then they're going to be there a lot of the time. And you're going to have to know how to handle these things. So come back Thursday. We'll talk about that. Tomorrow, I'm not exactly sure what time I'm coming. I'm going to be talking about purpose and consistency and how consistency feeds you living your purpose. So I don't know. We have to be in town, I believe, at 10 or 10:30 for an appointment. And town for me is an hour away. So I may be a little early. I may be a little late. I'm not 100% sure. I will be on location. I've never done one away from the house, but I will be on location tomorrow. Don't know what that location is going to be. Maybe driving down the road. I don't know. That may not be a good idea. I don't know. Because the way people drive around here, y'all may hear me holler and, so we may not do it on the road. But the place where we're going for the appointment, it's Michael's appointment. I'll probably step out and do it there. But I may not be exactly at 9:30. The other thing is, if you're watching this on one of my other platforms, please go to my group, Finding Your Purpose Walk in Facebook, and you can catch me live on there. I go live at 9:30. These I share to my professional page, my personal page, and I'm building a YouTube channel, so they're getting put out there also. That's harder than I thought, y'all. It's not hard, but it's a lot of work to it, especially if you don't start doing the things that make it look good to begin with, and you have to go back and clean up. So anyway, but join me in my Facebook group, Finding Your Purpose Walk. I'd love to have you there. If like I say, if you're watching this on another channel, if you need coaching, if you need to talk with someone, I do a free consultation. I'll talk to you to see where you might need coaching. It's no charge, no pressure. I have something new coming up that is an affordable way to get coaching. It's a great app. It's not mine. It's through ULA. If you're interested in that, let me know. We're going to launch it on June the 7th. I would love to see you take advantage of it. It is phenomenal. They demonstrated it last night. I was teaching a Bible study or facilitating a Bible study and was unable to actually see it. I'm waiting for them to download the video so we can see what they did. But I'm excited about it. If you're interested in that, you think that you would like coaching, but maybe you can't afford a personal life coach, or you just can't, you need something that you can take with you and do. Just like tomorrow at Michael's appointment, once the app is launched and I'm sitting there at these appointments, I can work through it. And yes, coaches need coaching. I will never stop developing myself. Never. Y'all can see me getting to heaven and saying, Lord, where's the personal development room? I'm joking. Y'all, I'm joking, but that would be something that I would pull. Y'all, I love y'all. Come back tomorrow. I don't know what time. I wish I could tell y'all, but it'll be somewhere between 9:30 and 10. I'm hoping that I can go live no later than 10. And Thursday, I'll be back talking about family again. There will be no live Friday. I'm not going to do an interview Friday. I'm taking the day to spend some time with my daughter. We haven't had a day together in a while, so I'm just going to meet her in town and spend some time with her. So I will not see y'all on Friday. I love y'all. Take care. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.